This video contains content that may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Is it just me, or has anyone else noticed that when there's an issue concerning black people, whether it's a death or some type of accusations concerning rape or theft, burglary, suspicion, the white media always use one of these people. And it's like they can never find a person that can say what we in the black community want them to say. They always say what we in the black community feel as if the white people want them to say. When there's a question to ask black people, they never go find maybe like a teacher or someone who's studied the subject. They go find a basketball player, football player, someone that raps, and we feel as if we are being, well, we know that we are being misrepresented. They tried to use Ray Lewis, but Ray Lewis was just too ignorant, which means not knowing. So they had to stop using Ray Lewis. See, one thing about these white supremacists, there are many coons on the team. They tried this guy here, Jason Whitlock, but he's just too coonish and nobody ever watches him. So I think that he's on his way out. But he's one that they will use just to agitate us and to piss us off. And as I say, they have many of these soldiers, and lately they have been using Charles Barkley. No truth to what he's saying, just saying a bunch of ignorant things, which means not knowing. And they know that pisses us off. But that is his job, to piss us off. And when they really want to piss us off, they send in people like Kanye West, who just says the stupidest shit. And then when they just want to just beat you down, they got Stephen A, who just gonna argue on the point forever. But then when it's time to get kind of serious and they want to bleed you for something, they tried to use Wendy Williams. But old Wendy Williams, she can't stop that dope, man. So I think they're about tired of fucking with her too. So it won't be long before they'll stop using her. But she was one of their nice little soldiers that she would always try to do these interviews to take black men and women down. Now she run around and look like a cross between a human and a damn pig. But they have this woman right here, Gayle King. They are trying to groom her, but she's having a rough start. So I don't know how long Gayle King will last. That's why he had to send Oprah up to try to work on somebody's heart and compassion, like she's doing so bad, to give her another chance, all that type of shit. Man, if she's with you, man, we know what she's all damn about. That's taking men down, which leads us to damn Oprah Winfrey. See, when they call in Oprah, they're going to try to get you to say something that they can use or that you will incriminate yourself. She has these structured questions, and she's going to try to act like she's your friend, just asking questions. But they know that these questions are leading and they are entrapping. But like I say, these are the soldiers that are on the team of white supremacy because they are getting paid. But you know, like I said, when you are kind of an old, stiff, hard ass and just want to be real, real stubborn, they got other people that's seeing in for your ass. So they're going to send in people like Steve Harvey because he got this damn show like he can reason with you and get you to see it my way, man. Go on, sell your goddamn soul, man. Get your little cash. Might as well. You're going to die any damn way. You might as well die with some goddamn money. You know, and we just have too many people like this amongst us that we know are selling us out, and there's nothing we can do because they are being protected by the people that want to do us in, and it's a shame because they can't see it. They black too, man, for some reason. They feel as if that they are going to have this protection forever, but as long as I've been paying attention to this game, I've seen people like them that try to play the game with these people, and in the end, they bite them like Sammy Davis Jr., Red Fox and them, Isaac Hayes, Taxman killed their ass, you know what I'm saying? They didn't do to other white artists. But, like I say, man, when black people think that racism is all over just for them and because other black people won't act right, they're the very people that Malcolm X, man, been talking about. I have been noticing that every time it's an issue with civil rights, cop killing some black person, you always see Ben's Crump. I mean, how are these guys, they have some type of radio where they can tell what's going on around America when there's some type of civil rights issue? Because every time it's a big one, this guy here shows up. And the problem I have with Ben Crump is how many cases has he ever won? Is he really a civil rights attorney? Because I heard that this guy is not a damn attorney. But then they'll send in Lee Merritt. And Lee Merritt, as I say, like these other civil rights attorneys, they will get you paid, get you some money, but we don't get no damn civil rights. Because what happened, that case that you got them people paid for is going to happen to another black person. So it would be better for you to try to win a damn case so the shit can stop happening. I'd rather for it not happen, man, than for me to get my ass beat or killed to get paid. But then, when all else fails, you always see Al Sharpton when it gets real, real heavy. When it's about to be a damn riot about it. When black folks get to the point where they say, man, I've had enough. I noticed that Al Sharpton always shows up. And when Al Sharpton shows up, nothing happens. He always gets the people to simmer down. Y'all be cool. Let the courts handle this. And the courts, as usual, don't do a damn thing for black people. And they're always using these damn people, man, to come. That's why I said whenever it's any type of issue going on, when I see these people showing up, I notice don't shit happen. When Tatiana Jefferson was killed up there in Fort Worth by his cop just shot through a damn window, I saw Lee Merritt ass. I said, well, they probably won't get paid. The next thing I know, it's an argument about some goddamn money. When I saw this deal they had with Devontae Clark's brother getting killed there in California, I saw Al Sharpton. I said, ain't no damn thing gonna happen now. Al Sharpton finna shut it down. And what did he do? Shut it down. When he was up there in Ferguson, Al Sharpton's ass showed up. He got everybody simmered down and not a damn thing happened or changed. Al been in the game so long, he's a number one con player. He's been in the game a long time. And he's the last line of defense so far as when it comes to getting black people to simmer down and be cool and don't try to retaliate or do anything about them getting their asses beaten or killed. If we say that we are tired of the shit, they'll find a guy like Charles Barkley say that we're not working hard enough and that we should take more shit.
If Martin Luther King, Roy Wilkins, or any of these compromising Negroes who say exactly what the white man wants to hear is interviewed anywhere in the country, you don't get anybody to offset what they say. But whenever a black man stands up and says something that white people don't like, then the first thing that white man does is run around to try and find somebody to say something to offset what has just been said. This is natural, but it is done.
See, if black people say, hey man, you should not be asking a question like that because the family of Kobe Bryant is grieving, they'll find another black person in Charles Barkley and in Gayle King that say, hey, I have a right to ask that question because I'm a journalist. Or Charles Barkley's answer is, oh, they have a right to ask that question because it was part of his life. These people on this picture right here are the type of people that Malcolm X is speaking of. And hey man, I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, we already know that these guys can't be trusted, but it's like there's nothing we can do as a people about it because we do not control the airwaves. We don't control CBS, NBC, ABC, ESPN. We don't control YouTube, Facebook. We don't control any of these outlets. So they can force this type of jive down our throats. But as I say, it's all part of their plan to keep you discombobulated. Because while you're angry and pissed off about what they're saying, what are they doing behind the scenes? Not what they're showing you, what they're not showing you. What about the things they're not talking about? You don't pay attention to those things. Because as I say, there are things going on in your city, in my city, around the world that you should probably be more concerned with than what somebody is saying. And as I say, hell, I'm pissed off about it too. So what you gonna do about it? What can you do about it? As I said, what you can do is stop watching it, pay it no never mind. Unplug from the matrix, like I keep saying. If you would sometimes just unplug your damn TV out the wall. You don't want these Nielsen ratings to even hit your house at all. And they'll show these people, hey man, that you are serious and you are not gonna play with their programming that they're forcing down our throats. Now I said they did a study, man, on stressed pigs, and you cannot operate and from being stressed. They know this. That's why they're always showing you something about yourself that's going to piss you off and make you mad, and you're going to spend your whole day mad and angry for no damn reason. If it's a reporter, I don't trust them because I know that they're not going to step out of line because they don't want to lose their job. If it's a politician, I know that they're not going to step out of line because they want to get reelected. And if it's one of these civil rights leaders, I just don't trust y'all, man, because hell, ain't shit changed. As long as we've been having these damn civil rights struggles and fights, look at where we are today. We have regressed. We haven't progressed. The only progress I've seen being made is if you're gay or a female. But if you're a black man, there is no progress. We have regressed. I mean, we as men, black men, we have to do something that we have been reluctant to do that we know we got to do. And that's just fight. Because we've asked and we haven't received. We've begged, we've pleaded, we voted, and they rigged the vote, whereas we still couldn't win. What the hell else is there to do except fight? I know that one day that we're going to have a group of black men that's going to say, hey man, we're tired of this shit, and we just ain't going to take it no more. So until that time comes, the only other way you can fight is by keeping your money in your pocket. Why you just got to spend it? You just don't have to spend it. Money is a tool. Money is not made to be spent up as soon as you get it. You gotta save it, invest it. And if you would stop spending your money with these different companies and factories and let them feel the bite, then we probably would get some act right around here. But as long as you just gonna complain and then spend your damn money with them, expect more of the same.
If he doesn't think that very many Negroes think like I do, then he is being mighty naive. Do you think that Negroes are going to continue to live in a society where dogs can be sicked on them at will and not do something about it? You're out of your mind.
Is there anyone here that would like to comment after having heard what Mr. X said?
No, I don't.
How about you, sir? Would you like to comment?
I don't agree with him because I'm not a follower of Muhammad myself. I think that all people have been mistreated in some form or another. But I don't agree with him. I don't follow Muhammad. I don't think anyone should follow one man. I think they should follow their own conscience. I think the main problem of most Negroes is that they feel sorry for themselves. And I think that this keeps them back much more than they would be if they didn't feel so sorry for themselves.
If Martin Luther King, Roy Wilkins, or any of these compromising Negroes who say exactly what the white man wants to hear is interviewed anywhere in the country, you don't get anybody to offset what they say. But whenever a black man stands up and says something that white people don't like, then the first thing that white man does is run around to try and find somebody to say something to offset what has just been said. This is natural, but it is done.